Welcome back. This week we're turning to one of my favorite topics, social media management. George Orwell once wrote that a scrupulous writer should ask four key questions when writing. What am I trying to say? What words will express it? What image or idiom will make it clearer? And is this image fresh enough to have an effect? These four questions are an excellent starting point as you plan posts for social media outlets. The premise behind social media for business is simple. If you create and share good content, people will reshare it and you'll get more brand recognition. Of course, good content is the key here, and that means lots of different things to different people. One mistake that a lot of new social media managers make is to only share information from a narrow set of subjects. For instance, if you're a social media manager for a small consignment shop, you might think that the only things you should be posting are about thrift shopping or antiquities. This is not the right way to think about this process. It results in boring content, and boring does not go over well on social media. So your goal is to produce or reshare interesting content with your audiences. And when you happen to create something that catches on, engage. Don't miss opportunities to connect with those who react to your work. If people are reacting to your content and you're not engaging with them, even as much as throwing out a simple thank you to those who noticed your work, then you're missing out on huge opportunities to build your audience. And remember, even though we think of social media as a form of mass communication, you actually build these mass audiences one single member at a time. Your posts to social media outlets should also be visual. According to Guy Kawasaki and Peg Fitzpatrick, two leading thinkers in social media management, every post, literally every single post, should contain eye candy in the form of a picture, graphic, or video. Now, if you're a celebrity with thousands of followers already, you can violate this rule, as your celebrity status may make your followers interested enough that they'll read a tweet with no pictures just because it's from you. However, for the rest of us, we have to work harder to attract attention, and visuals are, by far, the most effective way of doing this. Also, use hashtags. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and Google+ all support hashtags. If you're still living in the 1990s and don't know what a hashtag is, they are searchable tags that you create as part of your posts. So for instance, if you work in sports news and you include hashtag NFL in a social media post about football, your story will appear in searches made by anyone who searches hashtag NFL to see what people are saying about the NFL at that time. You can include scores of hashtags, but as a rule, you generally don't want to go over 3 or 4 in a given post, as it starts to look like you're gaming the system, and audiences frown upon this practice. Lastly, if you begin working in social media management, you'll probably want to use a tool that can help you manage its complexity. And believe me, it will get complex very quickly if you start to manage multiple accounts for a variety of organizations. Thus, social media managers usually subscribe to management tools such as Buffer, Hootsuite, or Sprout Social. These are online software programs that allow you to plan out extensive calendars for posting content for each account that you manage. Well, this concludes your mini crash course in social media management. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.